Today we will know about active and passive voice. The active voice is so called because the person or thing denoted by the subject act. The passive voice is so called because the person or thing denoted by the subject not active but passive, that is suffer or receive some action. Voices is that form of a word which show whether what is denoted by the subject does something or has something is done to it. Look at these sentences. Ali helps Adil. Adil is helped by Ali. It will be seen that these two sentences express the same meaning. But in sentence 1, the form of the verb showed that the person or thing denoted by the subject does something. Ali does something, Ali denoted by the subject. In sentence 2, the form of the verb show something is done to the person or thing denoted by the subject. Something is done to the Adi. Adi is denoted by the subject. A verb is in the active voice when its form show that the person or thing denoted by the subject does something. The active voice is so called because the person or thing denoted by the subject act. A verb is in the passive voice when its form show that something is done to the person or thing denoted by the subject. The passive voice is so called because the person or thing denoted by the subject not active but passive, that is suffer or receive some action. Voices is that form of a word which show whether what is denoted by the subject does something or has something done to it. Changing a sentence from active into passive voice. Point to notes. Only two sentences which have the transitive verb can be changed into passive verb. What is a transitive verb? Transitive verbs are those verbs which need an object to convey full meaning. For example, Akram reads a book. Read in the sentence is a transitive verb. Intransitive verbs are those verbs which don't need an object. Akram runs fast. Run in the sentence is an intransitive verb. The hunter killed the lion. The lion was killed by the hunter. The object of the active verb is made the subject of the passive verb. The active verb is changed into past participle. The respective helping verb specific for each tense is used in the passive voice. It is not necessary to mention the subject, but it is mentioned, it is placed at the end of the sentence, and the word by is put before it. It is used in an objective case. The pronouns are changed in the following manner: I by me, we by us, you by you, she by her, he by him, they by them. The passive voice is formed with the suitable tense of the verb be followed by the past participle. Study this table. Imperative sentences are those sentences which imply order and begins with verb. In the passive voice of imperative sentence, we use let be with the third form of verb. Open the door. Let the door be open. Read this book. Let the book be read. When verbs that take both direct and indirect object in the active voice are changed to passive, either object may become the subject of the passive verb while the other is retained. She teaches us English. English is taught to us by her. We are taught English by her. Who taught you English? By whom was English taught to you? Who were you taught English by? By whom were you taught English?